it's time for us to meet our discovery of the week. Gladys Kally has been doing a very interesting thing with a breakfast favorite of a lot of Ghanaians. Let's meet her and we'll get into the conversation. Good morning, Gladys. How are you?
Good morning. Doing well.
Fantastic. Okay, so before we start talking about these beautiful packages that we have here, and tell us first of all, what was it that got you interested in putting Koko and Koose powder in packages?
Okay. 2 years ago, I was pregnant.
Okay.
And working, cooking, and pregnancy was something very stressful for me. I kind of developed high blood pressure.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow.
And was even warned against gestational diabetes.
Oh.
Yeah, so I was being referred to a nutritionist. That was when I was asked to eat food made with millet.
Okay.
Yeah, so I actually started patronizing Hausa Koko outside from the vendors outside. But one thing was, anytime I go, I always find a lot of people on the queue.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was something that was a little bit stressful for me. And looking at how people were always on the queue to get that food, I thought of, then this is something that a lot of family would love to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I came home, and one awful thing about it was, whenever I go out, before I patronize your food, I look at your appearance.
Okay.
So whenever I go out, I look at the
environment.
Yes, and the person selling the food. And one thing I realized was, anytime they are serving the food, they use that same hand to collect the money.
Okay.
They'll use that same hand to change. And they have this bowl of water beside them.
Yeah.
That is, like, they will dip their hands in that water in a form of washing their hands.
Yes.
Yeah, before they go and, before they will fetch for the next person. So all these things were something I actually didn't like.
Okay.
So I thought of a way of preparing something that would be hygienic, that a lot of people would be able to prepare it home without wasting much time joining queues. Yes. So that was something that inspired me
to do that.
I was having a problem, I discovered the problem, and I discovered the solution to the problem, and I decided to.
Fantastic. I like that. So let's start from, what was the first step? Because Hausa Koko, as we know it, is when you go and we buy, we already see it. It's already prepared.
Yes.
Okay. So how did you actually get to this point where it's in a powder form?
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, I was reading. I went online. There are some videos that they show ingredients of how to prepare it.
Okay.
So actually, I was doing it in the form of a dough. And the dough, if somebody wants to buy, it means the person has to keep it in the fridge. Like, for instance, if you want to take it to a supermarket, you have to find a supermarket with a fridge where you keep those kind of food inside.
Yes.
But I realized not every supermarket will be ready to
store it in the dough form.
Okay. So I was doing research. I was asking around to finding out from people, especially the people that sell the Hausa Koko outside.
Yeah.
So that was when I got knowledge about how to turn that dough form into powder. So that was how I came about this.
All right. Now, I also know that I can see that you have Koose here too. Tell us about the Koose, because I can understand the Koko part, the Hausa Koko part, right? But the Koose is fried.
It's not fried. This is dry, so you have to fry it yourself.
Yes. So I'm saying that in my mind, when I'm going to buy the Koose, I see fried, Koose, right? I'm wondering, how did you come up with this?
Okay. Normally, Koko is eaten with Koose, So I also read about it, found out the ingredients that would be used in preparing Koose. So I made sure I got those ingredients in their dried forms, put them together, milled it, and came up with this.
Fantastic. Okay, so how long has this been going on for? I mean, you said 2 years ago you discovered. So when did you actually start creating this process?
Okay. It was a dream 2 years ago. So previously, during those times, I was preparing it. I was giving it out to families, friends, for them to try, so that I would know what's like the feedbacks, whether positive or negative. So actually, some of them started sharing it with people.
Okay.
Yes. So they were like, I like this product. How do I get it? Yes.
At that time, did you have it packaged like this?
No.
Okay.
I started packing in rabbits.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Just regular plastic bags?
Yes, regular plastic bags.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow. And they liked it and were sharing?
Yeah, for that time, I was selling it to the local people around, those around
so your
me.
Neighbors
my neighbors,
okay.
Yes. So just 3 months ago, that was when I thought of...
taking it to the next level?
Yes, taking it to the next level.
Wow. Okay, so, when it comes to food products, people are always, concerned about the issue of whether, it's safe for us to eat and all of those things. What are you doing as far as FDA and all that is concerned?
Yes, for the FDA, actually, I'm on it.
Okay.
I'm working diligently to get my certification so that I would move to my next level of going global.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Global?
Yeah, because the first time I posted my flyer, the first call I had was from Sierra Leone.
Really?
Yes. The person called me. She was like, "Are you Papa Special?" Yes. And I was like, "Yes, I'm the one."
Wow.
How do I get your product? By that time, I was in Kumasi. The person too was in Accra.
Yeah.
So I told her, actually, I have only 2 in the house. So I had to rush to STC.
Yeah.
I packed it. I took it to STC. Then she waited there, took it, then went to the airport. Then she traveled with it to Sierra Leone.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm very serious. Yeah, even right now
That's
as I
amazing.
speak, I have people calling me from Germany. But for now, I don't know how it will get to them.
To get to them.
Yes.
Well, I mean, I guess we can work on all of those things, but this is very interesting. So already your product is gone outside of Ghana, literally.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So let's look at the issue of what has been your biggest challenge in coming to this point?
My biggest challenge is with delivery. Since I'm not done with my certification, I'm not able to get it into the supermarkets and malls. But like people that know that knows I'm into this product call me from places, other regions in the country, and how I'll be able to deliver is something challenging to me now. Yes, so that's what I am thinking of.
How to go about it.
Yes, how to go about it.
Okay. Well, I mean, I like this product. I like the way it looks.
Thank you.
And I think that I think it'll be a fantastic product. I don't know if you're looking at it right now. You can see it there. We have this is the Koko. So that's the porridge. Okay. And then we also have the Koose, which you will then fry as your complement to that. All right, so let's talk about the issue of this as a business, the business side of it.
Okay.
Are you making money?
Yes, it's okay.
Wow. It's lucrative.
Yes, it's very lucrative.
How lucrative? In terms of expansion, the money that you're making, do you think that you can expand your business on your own, or you're going to have to take a loan?
Yes. For looking at the money I'm making and the demands I get, I think with time I'll have to go in for a loan.
You eventually have to go in for a loan.
Yes, going for a loan. That will enable me to get some of the processing items, the machines and other things myself.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. For now, I would assume that you're doing most of this small scale and by hand?
Yes, please.
Okay. So scaling up, when can we expect you to see Papa Special Factory?
Okay. I'm hoping, I've given myself up to 1.5 years.
Okay. I see.
I'll be working diligently towards it.
A year and a half from now.
Yes, maybe I'll get myself a little, then later on it will boom into something great. Yeah.
So now let's talk about, so the viewers are watching us, right?
Yeah.
And people are wondering, if I buy this Koko, and if I buy this Koose, right? How do we make it into the meal?
Okay.
So take us through the process of converting this and this into the meal. Let's do the Koko first.
Okay, for the Koko with my package, it's 100% organic. Everything is inside.
Okay.
Both the roughage and the food part. You see, what we eat from outside contains, they've taken out the roughage out of it. So this one, if the person wants to eat everything, including the roughage, the person can decide not to sieve it. But if they want it to look exactly like how we buy it outside, then what they need to do is they take a quantity, mix it with water, then they will sieve it with a siever.
Okay.
Yes. So by that time too, there will be water on fire. So immediately the water boils up to that 100 degrees Celsius. That is when you transfer your sieved mixture into your pot.
Oh.
Instantly your food will be ready.
I see.
Yes.
Okay, hold on. So we take some of this, mix it in water.
Yes.
Let's assume I like all the roughage and everything inside, the fiber and everything in it. So I'm not going to sieve anything.
You're not going to sieve anything.
Okay. So I wait till the water is boiled. As soon as it boils, I pour my mixture into the water.
Yes.
How much water? Because I've already added water to mix it. So how much water do I put on fire?
Okay, I use the 2:1 ratio.
Okay.
So for instance, if I'm preparing 100 grams of this, I'll use 200 ml of water. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
That's what I do.
That's the boiling water.
Yes.
Okay. So what you're doing is that you're making this into a paste.
Yes.
You make this into a paste.
Yes.
Okay. So it's not too much water, just enough to make it into a paste.
Or you can make it you can mix it with too much water. Sometime by the time the water on fire will boil, the food would have settled for water to be on top. So you can decide to pour that water off. Then you transfer the leftover into the boiling water.
Okay.
Yes, so that will not mix. So even whilst you transfer, if you find out that it's too thick, that is when you add a little
bit
water.
Of water
so even that water you poured off, you can even set it aside.
Okay.
When you see that it's too thick, then you pour that water back into it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then the Koose?
For the Koose, all you need to do is you add sliced onions and a pinch of salt. Then you beat it with either hand whisk.
So pour powder?
Pour powder.
Into what? Water?
Into a bowl.
Okay.
Yes. Then you add your sliced onions.
Okay.
A pinch of salt to it.
Yeah.
Then you add a little water to form a thick paste.
A thick paste.
So while you beat it with your hand mix or your whisk, it automatically becomes soft and fluffy.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So from that time onwards,
and then you can just drop it.
You can just drop it in your boiling
hot
oil.
oil.
Yeah. Hot oil.
Yes. Okay. Fantastic. I like it. Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Thank you very much. All right. So, how do people follow you, find you, if they want to get your products?
Okay, I'm on Instagram for now as Papa Special.
Papa Special.
Yes.
On Instagram.
On Instagram.
Okay. All right. Super. Any phone numbers they can reach you?
Yeah. My phone number
is go ahead.
0547 812 069.
Okay. Again?
0547 812 069.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Gladys.
Welcome.
Thank you very much. We've been speaking with Gladys Kally of Papa Special, and she's been telling us about how she got into producing Koko and Koose powder special mix that you can use to prepare your own breakfast at home.
Hi there. I hope you enjoyed the show. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share with all of your friends. This is Breakfast Daily on Citi TV.
Join the Breakfast Daily team Monday through Fridays from 7:30 a.m. to 10. Join us for breakfast daily, only on Citi TV.